let me start with a shocking reveal. A shocking reveal. I've never ever been to China. I have never therefore also been to the Canton Fair. Now, I don't get, and I've got a lot of people who I know who sell on Amazon who go to the Canton Fair every single year and swear by it, okay? But I don't get that it is a worthwhile endeavor. I just don't get it. And the reason is, A, there are plenty of other ways to source products which are just as good. You could just go to Alibaba and find the exact same products as you would find at the Canton Fair, only you find them on Alibaba without having to schlep off to China and have all the costs, probably about $2,000, something like that, to go to Canton Fair, including your hotel, your flights, entrance, taxes, blah, meals. So I think that $2,000 could be put to other uses within your business, definitely. And for me, Canton Fair, I don't know if you've ever seen it, but it's freaking huge. Like, there are 5 massive football pitches worth of stores there, 20,000 exhibitors at the Canton Fair. There's no way you're going to get around all of them anyway. So, yeah, it just doesn't make sense. But, okay, so with that being said, what I do instead, so for instance, let's pull this one up. I'll give you all the link to this. I do go to, with that little thing being said, hey Deb Dutter, how are you, love? I was just talking about you, innit? With that being said, I do go to trade fairs, but what I do is I go to specialist trade fairs. So I'm going to be going to this event, Vita Foods, in May of this year. It's a specialist event for something called the nutraceutical industry. Now, what the hell does that mean? It means people what sell supplements and things like that. Plant foods that become medicine is the best way for you to think about a nutraceutical. Foods that become medicines. So I'm really interested in that sort of stuff. I'm not very interested in big pharma and what they do. Very, very interested in using food as medicines. And so nutraceutical event like Vita Foods is a great way for me to go and find new suppliers specifically to what I'm looking for. Because the advantage of going to Canton Fair is that you get to meet your supplier face to face. Now, there, I would imagine, are some advantages to that. There's that whole Guanxi thing that the Chinese have going on, which in Australia we have our own version of it too. It's just called being somebody's mate. You eyeball them, therefore you've got a better relationship with them, and there's something to be said for that, absolutely. But for me, I would rather go to a specialist trade fair than go to something like the Canton Fair, which is everything. I'd rather go to a specialist trade fair. So yes, I go to trade fairs. No, I've never been to Canton Fair. It's unlikely that I will go to Canton Fair. I don't get that it's the best thing to go to. Hope that makes sense. Lynn says, Canton Fair is not much value for your business, but it is an awesome holiday. Yes, I can absolutely believe that. Craig says he went and walked about 20 kilometers a day. Yep. Craig says he went, it's all really high MOQs, and that makes sense because what they're there for is to sell. You're dealing with factories, and that makes a lot of sense. Kate Ingham, the lovely Kate Ingham, and Susie are both going to the Reed Gift Fair. Let me pull that up because the Reed Gift Fair, if I were in Oz, I would also be going to this too. Why is that in that? Reed Gift Fair Sydney. I would definitely be going to this if I was in Oz right now, because this will be a gold mine of potential products. So if you are in New South Wales, the lovely Kate Ingham, Kate Ingham will be at this as well, and that ought to tell you everything you need to know, because Kate's doing $60,000 a month in her alleged little Amazon business. So if she thinks it's worthwhile going, then it certainly is worthwhile going. So that's something to think about as well. And I know quite a few other folks as well, like if I just search in the group for gift fair, there's quite a few folks who've been to gift fairs if you look in the group too, and had some good value from them too. So definitely worth a look-see for that. So just to recap, Canton Fair, for me, not worth it. I'd much rather go to a specific trade fair to go and meet potential suppliers. I think that's a much better strategy. I will be going to trade fairs this year. So I'll be going to one in Geneva. Were I in Sydney, I would definitely be going to this. That would be fantastic. Lillian says she was there today, which is good stuff. Yes. So, Albert, I hope that helps. Hey, thanks so much for watching that video, and I hope that you got some massive value from it. Before you go, do you live in Australia? If you do, this is for you. Would you like to learn how to sell things on Amazon here in Australia? Would you like to know what sells really, really well and what sells for the maximum amount of profit? Would you like to know where you can source those products from, whether that be in China or here in Australia, and how to source them so you pay bottom dollar and get maximum value for what you're doing? If you do, please subscribe to my channel and like this video, and you'll learn that and much more. It's the exact same information that people like Jeff from New South Wales have used to make $45,000 a month on Amazon, that Sue, who's from the sunny coast, has used to purchase herself a brand spankly BMW every single year as a result of her e-commerce business, and the lovely Kate from Bowral in New South Wales has used to make $32,000 a year on, a month, not a year, a month on Amazon, and indeed Anthony, who makes $15,000 a month on Amazon, selling, as he puts it, odds and sods. If you'd like to learn the exact same information that they use to maximize their profits for their Amazon businesses, subscribe to this video, like my channel, post below if you want me to teach you something. Okay, I'm out of here. Speak to you soon. Bye. Subscribe. Do it now.